Hi everyone, I'm Joe Brady and I have a beautiful new piece of gear to show you from our friends at Fotopro, and it is called the ArtPod. I've got one right here in my hand and it's small yet mighty. The ArtPod, designed for use with classic cameras like the Leica M series and many others. It's also the perfect match for anyone with a mirrorless camera like the Fuji X series or the Sony A series. In fact, I've got both a Sony A6300 right here and my little compact travel camera, Sony RX100 Mark IV. These cameras always go onto my ArtPod because although they're small, these are not inexpensive cameras and I want them to be safe and protected. The ArtPod is a CNC precision machine piece and it has a surface treatment on it that helps protect the tripod and keeps it clean. Now, I'm sure you've all seen the little kind of baby tripods that are just big tripods that are shrunken down with the little twist legs and you got to pull them all out. Well, that's all well and fine. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have the small rubberized plastic tripods, which also have their place, ideal for small cameras and things like action cams. However, this piece is different. This is small yet mighty. It's really designed to hold a lot of weight and hold it very securely. It comes with a beautiful leather carrying case, and with a carabiner on it, I can just clip this to my camera bag and be on my way. You don't have to mess around with the legs. The legs just simply open up. You can also put it out completely flat. On the top is a small yet incredibly well-made ball head. It's got a standard Arca Swiss type plate. I'm going to go ahead and loosen that right here. If you look on the bottom, there are two screws in there that are anti-slip screws that keep your camera from falling out should you accidentally loosen the tightening knob. So as you loosen it, it'll come back and forth, but it will not come off the top of the tripod. Again, you're putting your expensive camera on here. You don't want it falling over. The tripod head is very easy to use. There's a nice big, easy to use knob here on the side, and it will rotate 360 degrees and also easily go down to 90 degrees. But once you tighten it up, this thing isn't going anywhere. You'll be amazed at how much this can hold. Now again, I generally use this for my smaller cameras, but it is rated to hold almost 4.5 pounds, 4.4 pounds to be exact. So what is that? What is a 4.5 pound camera system? Well, I wouldn't necessarily use this for my big camera, but here's my primary camera when I'm out shooting. This is a Sony a7R III with a 2.8 24-70G master lens on it. This entire thing comes in at about 3 3/4 pounds, and this little tripod is plenty strong enough to hold it. Again, I'm probably going to use a bigger tripod for this because I'm usually having it up higher, but this little tripod can hold it just fine. So that said, you know that it is just perfectly fine holding on to something like my RX100 or the A6300. If you look at it on the side, you can see that the legs have been hollowed out. This is to decrease the weight, yet not sacrifice anything in stability or strength. Now, I don't know if I would stand on this with me, but it'll certainly hold your camera just fine. It's got a 5-year warranty. It's really kind of a piece of gear that is extremely elegant and extremely unique. Something that is this small and this easy to use and this sturdy and this beautifully made is just something that you're going to want to have. Just slips into the case with a clip. I hang it to the side of my camera bag and off I go. If you have a small mirrorless camera like the ones I've shown you, this is the perfect accessory to go along with it. As soon as I saw it, I was intrigued by it. And after I used it for about a week, I realized, yes, this is an item of lust. You want to have one of these. This is, again, the ArtPod from Fotopro.